Hello guys, welcome back to learnautomation.com. This is Mukesh. In this video tutorial, we will see how to write Excel file using Apache POI. Okay. So before going to the actual scenario, let's see the high level agenda. Why we are writing Excel sheet and what is the need of it, and we'll see how to write an Excel sheet. So before watching this video, you should watch one video like how to read an Excel file using Apache POI, because in that video I have covered how to download Apache POI, how to add into project and how to use them. So once you are comfortable with how to read an Excel file, this is just a 1 or 2 line of code that how to write an Excel file. So if you are comfortable with reading, writing will not be a tough task. So I will highly recommend please watch this video. You will get the link in the description below, so just go and watch this video, then you can move forward to this video. So the question comes, why we are writing Excel sheet? So let me show you one example. So we have an Excel sheet in which we have some credentials. So consider this credential as username password. So I want one scenario like if I log in with this username and password, I need to verify whether this login credential are right or not. If yes, then it should say pass or it should say fail. So this pass and fail should come at runtime, depends on my test data. So this test data will be used in our script and it will perform some operation, and after doing some assertion, it should print whether our test case passed or failed, right? So we need to print this, and you can say we need to add this in our Excel sheet status. So we should know how to write an Excel sheet so that we can add this feature into our Selenium script. So let's use this. And if you referred my previous video, we have gone through all this, how to create a library, how to read an Excel sheet. So I will not take any new file. I will go and take the one class called read Excel sheet. So till now here we have seen how to read an Excel sheet. So if you're new to this video, let me show you what exactly it is doing. It is going to this particular Excel sheet and it is taking row 0, column 0. So it is printing Selenium WebDriver. Then again I'm running this code, and this time I'm giving second column, row will be still 0. So it is printing HPQTP. Okay. And let me remove this because this we will do using our code. So if you run this code, it will simply print you the content which is coming from Excel, Selenium WebDriver and HPQTP, right? So don't just print it. Let me create one more file for this. I will simply copy this using Control C. I will select here Control V, and class this time I will say write Excel sheet, and I will click on OK. So I will get this class ready, and let me remove this code. So I will use this sheet one object again, dot. So till now we are saying get row, right? Now let's say if I need to add some content here. So this row is already created, right? So I will not create another row. I will take the row one only. So I will say get row 0 dot. Now you can see this is the content. So this is the cell actually, sorry for the content. So we need to create a cell here. So we will call one method called create cell. So it will ask you at which index. So I will say 2. Why I'm saying 2? Because it starts with 0. So 0 already filled, 1 already filled. So I will say create cell. So it will create a cell for us that is 2. Then in spite of get, I will say set cell value, and this time I'm going to set string cell value. So let me say pass. So this will simply set the pass status. In the same way I will do for the second row as well. Sheet 1 dot get row. Let me add 1. It means second row create cell. I will say 2 because in the same column I need to add one cell, right? So again column I have given 2. Again I will say set cell value, take the last one called string, and this time I will say it is fail. So once you're done with this, generally what we do while if we do any modification Excel, we generally save this Excel and close, right? In the same way we need to do this. So once you're done with this activity, you can say workbook dot write. It means we need to write our content on this Excel sheet. So if you say write, it will ask you give me the file output stream. Okay, so while reading we have used file input stream, but while writing we need to use file output stream. So what I will do, I will say file output stream. I will create object of this, so I will say f out equal to new file output stream, and I will specify the file because I want to write in the same file. So src I will use the same here, right? So once we are done, I will simply pass this f out to this wb.write, and we are done. It is throwing one exception called IO exception. Yeah, now it is fine. So you have seen I simply added two lines of code, and I simply said create cell, set this value, create cell, set this value, and finally we are writing. While writing, it was asking me give me the file path where exactly you want to store the same file. So I said src in the same file it will write, and we need to use file output stream. So if you are new to Java or Selenium, whenever you want to store something, we need to use file output stream. So it's a separate file. Maybe I will discuss in a separate tutorial. As of now, if you simply run this, and you need to close this Excel sheet because it will give you some issues. So let me run this Java application, and let's see whether it has created or not. Okay, so I think it has updated because the time it is coming, the exact time. Now let me open this test data Excel sheet, and yes, here we go. You can see it is printing pass and fail. So previously I removed this, I closed this Excel sheet, right? So it is printing pass fail. So it's totally up to you which type of value you want to set and how you want to set. So if you want to set one more, let me show you. So I will simply copy paste this because I'm not going to write the same code. And this time, if I don't want to set any string value, I can set any double value as well. So let's say if I want to add 14.12, and row I will take third row. So I will say 2, column let's say same column, and it should add 14.12, and let's run this program again. Okay, so I think it has been updated. Let me refresh and check. And if you open this test data, here we go. Congratulations, it is updating based on your methods. So you need to select a method that is correct, and based on your requirement, you can select any method, and you can play with Excel sheet again. So now I think you're familiar with how to read Excel sheet, how to write Excel sheet. Now you're completely fine to move toward framework, because while designing data-driven framework, we will be using this concept. So in the next tutorial, we will see how to create data-driven framework and how to use this concept while designing framework. So hope you are familiar with now Excel sheet. So in case if you had doubt still, you can send out an email to my email ID called mukesh.otwani@learn-automation.com. I have updated the same code on my blog, so if you want the exact code, you can refer learn-automation.com. You will get the code as well, which I have written in this example. You can connect with us on Facebook, Google, Twitter. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel so that you will get the all videos which I will be uploading soon. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye.